7th Street Echo by Paige Hernandez, commissioned by the Kennedy Center. Paige Hernandez is a multidisciplinary artist who is safe at home outside of DC and covered in dog hair. The RONA snuck up and canceled gigs. Paige's previous swag includes being named a classroom hero by the Huffington Post, a citizen artist fellow with the Kennedy Center, 40 under 40 by the Washington Post, and one of 6 theater workers you should know by American Theater Magazine. With her company B-Fly Entertainment, Paige continues to develop original work for multicultural and multi-generational hip-hop audiences. You can find her at paigehernandez.com and on Twitter at PaigeInFool. This play was commissioned by the Kennedy Center. They are temporarily closed, but their arts program are still alive and well. Visit them at kennedycenter.org to see how you can be involved in their future programming. Time and place of this next play is now. Chinatown, near the arena, in Washington, D.C., or anywhere in your crib. The characters are
Milton Milt. I'm in my 60s.
Candela Ken, 18 and female.
Lights Up. Milton, Milt, is standing on 7th and D Street Northwest. The commotion of rush hour is heard. Milt waits, anxious and urgent.
Every minute counts and she ain't here yet. I told her 7th and D Northwest. I hope this doesn't cut into her time. Come on, Candela. Lives gonna change in the next 10 minutes. You gotta show and prove.
Candela, Can, approaches.
Hey,
You're late.
am I? I thought the hit wasn't until 8 p.m. It's 5:30 and rush hour is ridiculous. You need me to set up or something?
Not exactly. Look, I didn't tell you everything, all right? You don't quite have the gig just yet.
What? You said I had it tonight. Backwoods barbecue with Northeast Kings. Look, I got the text right here.
No, I know. But Bones isn't convinced. You do realize you're just riding on a legacy, right? You know, he needs you to prove yourself. You know, a lot of cats battle to sub in for this gig, and he needs to hear more. You got your 6, right?
Always.
Where?
Back of my jeans, holding up my spine.
All right, bet. All right, let's walk towards the arena.
Wait. Why can't I just play for him here in the restaurant?
No, it's more to it than that, and you know it. You know, it always is. All right, let me show you something. Come on, 2 blocks north.
They begin to walk.
So who is this little for exactly? Boney?
Bones.
He's skinny?
No. But he can kill him on the trombone or any horn for that matter. Like I said, he books the bands. All right, Northeast Kings' drummer bailed out yesterday, called me looking for a sub. I thought of you. Now is your time. The Bones' ear is amazing, all right? So no tricks or fancy-ish, okay? Just keep it in the pocket. You take the original grooves, you play around with them, he'll be able to tell then.
Tell what?
He'll be able to tell what I already know.
Which is?
That you're better than your father.
Nah, never.
Now, look. I respected your old man. I was at all of his hits, you know, Southeast, PG County. I was there when Chuck Brown asked him to sit in. I was there when your father went down as the baddest drummer in go-go history, right? He was consistent, thorough, and funkier than a pig's upper lip. You know, when he passed, I was devastated. You know, I really was. DC go-go music is not the same without him. All these mad cats try to copy him, and they just fail miserably. Trust me, nobody can fill the void he left. But you represent the new era. Educated, versatile, and you swing hard. Not to mention, you're a woman. You know, go-go's ready. Hell, music's ready.
He didn't want me doing this. Be anything but a musician, he said. He said it'd been enough of a musician for the entire family. He hated that I was good. And I hate that he can't see me doing my first gig.
Whoa. This is your first gig?
Paying? Yeah. Pops wouldn't let me play out in public, or at least out of his presence. He didn't want anyone to hear me because he knew that they would ask me to gig. It terrified him. With the drums, I could only be in conversation with him. He always said, when you play with me. This is how we talk, how we communicate. Don't let your playing fall on deaf ears in a club. So, this gig is my coming out gig, so to speak. I just wish he could hear me. I wish he didn't hate that I was good at this.
Nah, you just didn't want to see you hurt, or rejected.
It's going to be weird, I'll admit it. I'm used to trading fours, eights, or whatever with him. You know, I play a little something, he plays a little something back.
Oh, you're like a. No,
yeah, just like that. We'd go on for hours talking to each other through the beat, trying to knock the other off their game.
You guys must have had a blast doing that.
6 months flew by. Used to have a blast.
That's what I meant. Look. He's still here, right? He's all around you. He's definitely present when you hit those drums. I can testify to that. You do this right tonight, you may never have to prove yourself again.
Do you think I can be a regular? It doesn't have to be a weekend gig. I could do Monday nights or Tuesday, Backwoods Barbecue, Nick's Grill, anywhere around here. I only need $50 a hit.
Whoa, slow down. What am I, your manager? I'm just a friend of your pops who saw some potential in you. You get old fast and quick, kid. My fingers weren't aching. I'd still be picking at that guitar. But look, okay, yeah, I know all these club owners. We'll talk more about first things first. We're here. You got to rock this, Can, like only you can do it.
I'm still unclear. What exactly am I rocking?
The buckets right here on 7th and F.
Straight drumming.
Yeah, this is where Go-Go thrives.
Oh, my pop says this is where he started.
It's true. It's actually kind of fitting you start here too. Now, there's buckets all around this city. You got Georgetown, DuPont, Southeast, Southwest Waterfront, but no spots are more significant than right here. Gallery Place, Chinatown Metro, outside the arena. This is the only place you can get that vibration where you can hear that echo for blocks.
Pops used to take me here to hear the drummers. Dirk, Wild Boy, Luther. I know all of them. It's funny. I've never been to this arena, but I've been to every game. We'd look up at the schedule, hop the green line, come after the game to hear the buckets. Dirk played after all the Caps games. Wild Boy after every Wizards Mystics game, and Luther, he's here any other time. This is it for him. His livelihood, his income, his home.
Yeah, I spotted him and his cart a few blocks north. All of his belongings and a bunch of buckets. Shoot, he's just as happy as the next man. And from a music standpoint, every drummer's got to do this. It's only hitting on the corner raw, but it's also electric. Got to have personality, groove, creativity, humor. You got to move the crowd. Throw in those chants, like groove that makes you move. You can never lose now. Pop, 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 take it to the smooth. Time to show and prove now. Yeah, I'd watch you, Bucket Man, just overflow with ones and fives and even 20s on the corner. Every note, every sequence, every rhythm. Pays off.
Word. Word. Now cats all G'd out, big ol' egos. Went to a hit for less than $100 on a Saturday night. When you're hungry, you're raw and fearless. And you know what?
What?
I'm starving.
Okay. Bet. All right, Bones is going to be here any second. All right, let me tell you his vibe. All right, he wants to see a crowd, and not a walk-in crowd, all right, but a crowd that stands there, a crowd that you command. You pull them in with all the recognizable hits. You take them on a journey, right? Slow, old school go-go pocket jazz.
Chuck Brown, Subtle Thoughts, Lisa Band, EU.
Yeah, then you take it up a notch.
Backyard Bands, Rare Essence.
Right, then you bounce the beats for the youngins, right?
TCB, New Impressions, Open Hi-Hat, Loaded Toms,
you show
Louds.
them you can hit with any of them and the best of them. You knocked this out of the park tonight, and guess what? Good news. You can have Backwoods Barbecue every other week and Go-Go Station next Friday. So you went over a rush hour crowd, you win any crowd. Are you cool? You nervous?
Nah. This is what I do. Been waiting on this moment.
Okay. Oh, there's Bones. All right. Tuck your hair in.
Oh, secret weapon for later?
Oh, you're one step ahead of me. All right. No need to talk to him. All right. He's going to sit here. Let's just go across the street and set you up. Luther left all this for us.
Can gets excited that it's Luther's set. They cross the street.
Yeah, you ever done this before? You know how you want your setup?
Yeah, I'd sneak out and do drum circles. I do buckets in Malcolm X Park, sometimes in Dew Point too. Help me move some things. I need the shopping cart on the right with the basket, the little front tray open. 3 cans on the front line. We can prop them up with these traffic cones. Oh, the buckets close to the cart, double them up.
Double them up.
Yeah, put 2 buckets inside of each other. Oh, and milk. Check to see if they've got leftover mud in them.
Oh, you mean the leftover joint compound? Yes, they sure do.
Dang, Luther got the fresh joints. Nice. Put those on the inside of the double. That way, when I hit them, the paint falls out. Makes it look like I'm hitting harder than I actually am.
Dramatic effect.
Indeed.
Wait, how do I put these on the cones?
Use the handles. Okay, cool. Lastly, put the big garbage can on my left bass
All right,
drum.
are you sitting or standing?
Sitting. Grab me those crates and 1 bucket in between my legs.
What, you gonna rock it with your feet? It's like you knew to wear jacked up shoes.
My shoes are always jacked up. Thank you very much.
Oh, all right, that's cool. I bet it's a hell of a grip on the bucket.
Exactly.
All right, well, hey, I'm gonna put a money bucket out front. It looks like you're all set.
Wait, not quite. Push all this back into this cup, this corner. Maybe I can use the metal grate wall behind me.
Wait, are you sure? It's pretty crammed.
Yeah, I'm sure. I need that echo. Okay, now I'm straight.
Okay, baby girl, you were born with this. I'm gonna go join Bones across the street. When I sit, you hit. All right? Groove that makes you move, you can never lose now. Pop, pop. Take it nice and smooth. Time to make your papa proud.
Can begins to play. She physicalizes the motions of playing, but we can't actually hear the drums. Yet, we hear her rhymed subtext.
1, 2, 3, 4. And with the click of a stick, I'm off on the race. My hands move fast and I can't keep pace on 7th Street doing what drummers do best, live improv. All my skills to the test. Close my eyes to capture the focus. So far a good start to my new street opus. Yeah, come on. Behind closed eyes, I think of what all this means. Living in the moment, a past day dream. Feel everything out with a rhythm and a strike. Dance if you like. Come on, come close. I don't bite. When this gig, I just might. Cart clatters so bright, and I love that sound. Feet keep the timing with the bucket on the ground. Cop sirens play into my song of the streets. Corporates try to dance, young'uns beat their feet. Back to in the hum from the metro right behind me. Bones nods his head, just as if he might sign me. People stop and stare as they head up north. And just as they leave, I whip my hair back and forth. And the crowd goes wild, I can't believe I'm this loud. If my pops was here, he would be so proud. With my eyes closed, I can hear it all. The mud, the buckets drip, the coins as they fall. Elevated to a place that's closer to him. Crowd going wild, testifying on this hymn. Groove that makes you move. Time to show and prove now. I got my chant in and see Milk going crazy, sensing Pop's ghost like Whoopi, Demi and Swayze, beating on the drums trying to capture his spirit. The echo's so huge that the whole city hears it. Hitting with my Pop's calling response to the sky. He plays the pattern back with the echo on the slide. This is how we connect, this is how I want to live. Legacy through him, giving what I gotta give. So I play until I'm numb, until suddenly there's a pause and I look up. And there's a deafening applause. My first gig. Love you, Pops.
Continues to play her street opus. We hear her actual drumming now. The flavor of go-go, the hunger of hip-hop. She's remarkable. From a lineage of musicians, a new legend is born. The end.